Day. Welcome to another reading vlog, or if you guys are new here, hi, my name is Jemmy. Now, if you're wondering, wait, what happened on Monday? Well, I didn't film anything on Monday because nothing interesting happened and I was really lazy to film anyways, so there was that. But today, I was in the mood to go to the library, so I decided that why not? Let's just go. So I ended up going to the library, and the books I got are in this bag right here. So let me show you guys my quick little library haul. I did go to the library for 2 specific books. I only ended up with one of the 2 I was looking for, and then I came out with 4. So that happened. First one I got was one of the books that I was looking for, and that is Assassin's Apprentice by Robin Hobb. This is the first book to the Farseer trilogy. I think that's how you pronounce it. I could be wrong. I suck at pronunciations and just names in general. You guys could probably tell in most of my vlogs whenever I'm trying to pronounce anything, I'm always unsure about it. Anyways, I don't know anything about this series. I actually don't know anything about this universe, but I keep seeing it all over my Instagram feed, on my YouTube. Every video I watch, someone is recommending this series or just a book in this universe, and I just thought, you know what? The universe is telling me that I need to pick up this series. I need to start reading this series. So I decided to just pick it up, read it on a whim, and just kind of go into it not knowing much about it. And I feel like that would be really fun. So I decided to just pick it up from the library because I wasn't sure if I wanted to spend money and buy the series. I need to get better at doing that because I own so many series and I have all the series and I haven't even started the first book. So I need to use my library more because it's free, and as well as I love the library, and I have like 5 library cards. So there's that. The next book that I got is For Never and Always by, I can't see the author's name, Helena Gear, I think. And this one is a second chance romance. So this follows a guy named Levi. He gets news of his inheritance from his aunt, and he is supposed to help run this inn, but he finds out that he has to run it with his best friend. However, he realizes his best friend is dating his arch nemesis, and now he's trying to let his best friend know that he's a changed person. I thought the synopsis sounded really cute, so I decided to pick it up, and this cover is kind of adorable, so why not? The next book that I picked up was solely because of the cover. It is super cute, and that is Demon's Guide to Wooing a Witch by Sarah Halle. Moving on with my bad pronunciation. I did read the synopsis after picking this up. It does follow a witch who comes from a long line of powerful witches, and she has a really bad temper that actually leads to her in a bar fight saving a person's life. Well, when she realizes the person she saved was actually the demon of bargaining that had bargained her friend's soul? Life? I think it's soul. And unfortunately, he doesn't remember any of this because he has amnesia. So she decided, because she hates seeing people in distress, that she's going to help him out and get his memory back so that she can beat him up. But along the way, she realizes maybe she doesn't want to help get his memory back because she likes this newer version of this demon. So that sounds super cute and really adorable. So I'm kind of excited to read it because it just sounds very fun. A witch and a demon. Why not? The next book I picked up, I'm not sure if I'm going to even get to it this month considering I have so much on my TBR already, but I picked up The Starless Sea by Erin Morgenstern. My pronunciation today is not it. Anyways, I picked this up. I've heard so many good things about Erin Morgenstern's writing, and everyone loved her Night Circus series, and I've heard pretty good things about this as well. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really know much about it. I should really read the flap, but hey, sometimes I just like to pick up books and just go into it blind. I don't know why, but I feel like it's a better experience. But sometimes it does hinder my enjoyment of the book because I have no idea what's going on. So, yeah. there's that. So that is my quick library haul. Thank you for listening to me flubber about with my pronunciation of these authors' names, and just in general really bad pronunciation. So yeah, my husband and I are actually going to head out and go over to my mother-in-law's place because we need to drive her car around because we can't let her car sit out and about. She is on vacation at the moment, so she won't be home for quite some time. So we are tasked to move her car so the battery doesn't die. But I do have some reading updates for you guys. I am still currently reading Uprooted by Naomi Novik. Where is my bookmark? I'm about almost halfway through the book, and I am really enjoying this. It is so good. I am loving the tension that is between Nishka and the dragon. I don't know, there's something about their dynamic that is just refreshing, and I like it. I like the intensity. And I think it's because they're such different people and they are the complete opposite that I'm like really enjoying the dynamic. And right now they are deep in the forest that they shouldn't be in. And I'm excited to see where this is going. I'm really, really loving this. I am really surprised, but at the same time not too surprised because so many people have loved this book and have said so many good things about it. So I don't know why I'm surprised that I enjoy it, but those are my thoughts. I'm super excited to see how the rest of the story goes. I am also currently reading Every Single Lie by Rachel Vincent, and I am about 4 chapters into this one. I have the ebook version. I don't have a physical copy, so I don't exactly know where I'm at. I think I am about 4 chapters in. I'm also really liking this, but the rumor that is being spread is kind of dumb considering it could be debunked pretty quickly. So that's my only gripe so far about it, because the rumor that's being spread is just illogical. I understand if they were going to spread rumors of something else, but not the fact that the baby is hers, because DNA can just prove that real quickly. So it's kind of a dumb rumor, no lie. So I will see how the rest of the story goes. I don't know if I have high hopes for it. We will see. I hope I'll enjoy the rest of the book. Who knows? I'm hoping it'll be good and not some dumb rumor that's being spread. I do have a theory so far, but we'll see if that's the correct theory. I think I'm wrong, but this is my first initial theory, and then I'll change it as the story goes. Anyways, I have been filming for a very long time. I am now going to go head out with my husband. Scratch that. We're not going to go to the mall because my husband forgot that the mall closes in an hour. So it's going to take us a bit to get to his mom's place and then get to the mall. So we're going to do it tomorrow.
Yep.
So we're going to stay home. He's going to order me some food because he's the best.
No, it's because you're always hungry.
Can't even accept a compliment. You got to insult me along the way. It's absolutely rude. But I can read a little bit before our friends to play content warning.
Yeah.
Promised my friend yesterday I'd play content warning, and I totally forgot.
Yep. Now
My
she
bad.
wants to back out of it.
No, I'm not going to back out of it. I'm going to probably play like
No, I'll just let them.
a round or two.
It's like she's trying to back out of playing.
I'm not going to back out of playing. I just forgot. Oh. There's the wheel that was purchased that my husband is obsessed with. You weirdo. Alrighty, so I'm going to hang out with the husband while I watch the NHL draft, or rewatch it because I missed it. So I'm going to go and see who got the, they haven't drafted yet. They're showing the lottery. My God. They are showing who got the number 1 pick. Don't break it. It's her. I'm like so concerned. Anyways, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to let you guys go while I hang out and catch up on my daily things because I took a nap today. So, yeah. An angry face? Is that what you're trying to do? I forgot how to change my face, so I'm sticking to this. I thought you finally selected a face.
I saw that there was a hat option.
A hat?
Yeah.
Dear God. It was gonna take ages. That was the face I was gonna do. But
Oh,
then
that
I
was the
didn't know
face?
how to change it, so I just did not do
you
it.
Just backspace and type it in.
I'm like ready to go, y'all.
We can get a trampoline. We can get a trampoline.
There's a trampoline?
Yeah, there's a sign that says trampoline. Trampoline. We can unlock a trampoline. Perfect.
Honestly, I have no sense of direction, so I most likely will get lost. Oh, well. Oh, I'm somehow up here.
Can you move? You look kind of stuck.
I'm stuck.
Well, hold on. Let me go back to the top, and I'll come down, and we'll see.
I'm like super stuck. I got off! Well, dear God, if there's 2 stairs, I'm gonna get lost AF. Oh, what is that?
Hey, isn't
What
that a new
is
monster?
that?
I think that's supposed to be a new monster.
Oh, my
shit.
God. I have the microphone. Hello. This is our second day going on a scavenger hunt for monsters. Let's hope I don't get stuck again.
Yeah, go further. And then the first person. Oh,
Oh,
shit! No, not this again. Go back. Go up the stairs. Seriously? Day 2?
now what do we do?
Well,
We're not professionals here. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Oh, shit.
Elo, get in front of us.
Here, I will. Yeah.
Don't forget, you don't have a backflip this time.
I got away. Okay, so it's Tuesday. It is super late. I am really tired, but I realized I haven't updated you guys on my reading progress. So I'm still currently reading Uprooted, and I am about this far in. I only have this much left, and I want to stay up to finish it, but it's so late and I'm so tired. And at the same time, I don't want this to end. I'm enjoying this so much. The writing is so beautiful. The story is amazing, and it's getting so intense right now. And I'm loving the dynamic between the main girl and the dragon. I love when their magic interacts with each other. It's just such a intimate feeling, and there's so much tension driven between those two whenever they use their magic together. Oh, I just love it so much. It is so good. I'm having such a good time, and I don't want it to end, and I'm gonna be so sad when I finish it, because like I love this world. I love the writing. It is so beautiful. Okay, like I don't love the world, because like the world is kind of shitty because of the wood, but like I just love the storytelling. It is so good, and I don't want it to end. It is just delightful, and I'm enjoying this so much. I didn't think that I would, because like reading the first few chapters, I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna enjoy this. And then when I picked up the audiobook, it just made it so much better, and I'm like, you know what, I'm really enjoying this. It just took me some time to get used to like the names and the story and just like the setting, and after I got into that, oh my god, the story is so great. I'm loving it. Guys, I'm currently at work right now, and I wanted to get to All the Boys I Love Them 4 special edition from Fairy Loot, but it comes out today at 8 a.m. I work today at 8 a.m. and I'm not a member or a subscriber for Fairy Loot, so I had to wait for the general access, and I was like, oh, I really want them, and my husband was like, I'll try to get them for you, and he did, and I'm so excited. Oh, these covers are so pretty. I wanted them the moment I saw that they were going to release, so I'm super excited. Honestly, I keep forgetting that I'm filming a vlog for this week, so I haven't really filmed or update for the past 2 days very well, so I do apologize. That is my bad. But I have an update for you guys. I did finish Uprooted, and I loved it so much. The writing was beautiful, and the way the characters were written in this story was just perfect. As you were reading this book and learning about all these different characters, the way that their personalities and their backstories and who they are weaved into the story so well that it didn't feel like you were getting all the information up front. You were learning about them throughout the book, and it was just so well crafted and so well done that it made you connect with these characters and reading along. And just when everything was happening and the intensity with these characters, it just felt so real. I loved it so much. And the storyline and the plot was so well done and so meticulously crafted, and how every little detail was put in a specific spot for you at a specific time. Oh, it was so well done. The details, just everything, and how all the little dots that were thrown at you little by little throughout the book weaved and connect to each other just was so good. I loved everything about this. And there was a line in here that I thought was so well done, and it just wrapped up everything that had happened in the story. And I was like, you know what, you're right. And it is the only tab that I have in the book. You guys can't really see it, it's very light, but it's the only one. And when I read this line, I was like, I have to tab it, because it just hit me in a way that I didn't expect it to, especially after what had happened and what I had just read. And I was like, damn, that line just hits you. And the line is, "The creaking was every song I've ever heard about war and battle. The horse clopping along the drum beats. All those stories must have ended this same way, with someone tired going home from a field full of death, but no one ever sang this part." And honestly, I was like, you know what? That is so true. All the stories we hear about war and battles, they never talk about how the people that were there, how they felt, what the aftermath was of the situation and the war. It's never really been told. And I was just, I don't know why, but that really got to me. And I was like, you know what? I have to tab that. It was so good. But I really enjoyed this. I'm giving it a 5-star. It was just a fantastic book, and I'm so glad that I finally picked it up and read it. I was so nervous to read it because I've heard so many good things, and I was afraid that it was just overhyped and I wouldn't enjoy it. But I'm glad that I finally picked it up. It's so good. The writing was absolutely beautiful, honestly. And it makes me want to pick up another book by her and just read everything that is written by Naomi Novik. It just, everything about it just was so good. Oh, I love this so much. Good morning. It is Friday. There is a bus picking up kids right now, so I'm kind of stuck in my car. I'm also running late for work because I woke up late and I needed to get ready. But my next read is going to be This Adventure Ends by Emma Mills. I have a couple of Emma Mills books, but this one fits the, I forgot what it's called, but it's hosted by Book Roast, and I have to read a book that has both the letter A and S on it, so I picked this because, yeah. I have other books that work for it too, but I just chose this one since it's been on my shelf for a bit, so I wanted to get to it. And I've heard good things about Emma Mills books. Do I know anything about it? No, so there's that. Anyways, I'm gonna head to work before I'm late. I am off work for the day. I'm actually going to head to a bookstore that I found out is near my job, so I'm gonna take you guys along with me, because this will be a new bookstore that I'm going to be at, and I'm super excited. It looks big, but who knows? Hopefully I can find something. Also, they're doing landscaping right now, so if you hear that, sorry. When I say a new bookstore, I mean like it's not Barnes & Noble's or a very small, cute, used bookstore. It's, from the pictures, it looks like an actual large bookstore that isn't a chain bookstore, at least from what I can see. So I'm super excited. This will be the first time I'm going there. My AC is broken again in my car, so I have been sitting in a 95-degree heat car while driving today. I had to roll down my windows because it was just cooler outside than it was in my car. It's bad. I really need to get my AC looked at, especially since summer's coming, and where I live it can hit up to 110 degrees for long periods of time. So really gotta get that fixed. Anyways, I did go to the bookstore and it was super cute. It is much smaller than I thought it was going to be from the pictures. However, that was okay because they had really good selection and I wanted to get a lot more than what I got, but the 3 books that I ended up getting, these 3 right here, was already 70 bucks and I was crying. That is so expensive. When has books gotten so expensive? I remember when they used to be 10-20 bucks a pop. Now they're like 18-20 to even 30 for some books. It's just wild to me how expensive things have gotten. Anyways, I'm rambling on. The bookstore was really cute. I also think they have a publishing house as well because they had a whole shelf that was the bookstore's name and the press, and it's all books that they publish. So that's also really cool. Anyways, let me show you guys the 3 books I got. The first one I got was Spinning Silver by Naomi Novik. Of course, I picked this up because I love Uprooted, and when I saw this, I was like, come on, I had to get it. I loved Uprooted so much, and this cover has such similar vibes to Uprooted, of course, because it's by the same author. Then the next 2 books are actually translated works of Asian authors. I had to pick it up because obviously Asian History Month, trying to read more from Asian authors, and as well as I have not seen these books in Barnes & Nobles or other local bookstores near me, and I don't know if I'm not looking in the right places, but when I saw it there, I decided to pick it up, especially because I want to read more translated work as well. So 2 birds with 1 stone. So the first book of the translated work that I picked up was Welcome to Hangnam-dong Bookshop. I think that's how you pronounce the title, and this is the author's name. I'm not going to even attempt it because I know I'm going to butcher it. Anyways, this one follows a lady who all of her life she did what she was supposed to in Korean culture. She went to school, she got into a really good university, has a career, got married. However, she is so burnt out with life that she decided, you know what, I'm gonna quit and create my own bookstore, and that's exactly what she does. This feels like a slice of life to me, and this is set in Korea, so I love to see what the Korean culture is going to be like, how it's written in stories. I'm just super excited to jump into this because I love bookshops, and this cover just feels so cozy to me. I can't wait to pick it up and read it. I just feel like I would enjoy this a lot. And the next book is a smaller book, but it also has a similar vibe to the last book I showed you, and that is the Kamokoa Food Detectives. I think that's how you pronounce the title. Again, could be wrong. Here is the author's name. I'm not going to even attempt. I know I'm going to butcher it. However, this book follows a family who owns a restaurant, and a lot of people go visit this restaurant, and they visit it for a particular reason. The family of chefs for this restaurant has a hidden talent. They're able to cook meals from the description of people's childhood memories of dishes that they miss, and the restaurant can recreate it for them, and that is the reason why people come visit this restaurant. And I feel like this one would be super cute as well, kind of going down memory lane of people's childhood, why certain dishes have certain memories, and I feel like this one is also going to be cozy, slice of life, but maybe some little heavy aspect to life. It's also a very short book, so I feel like I'll get through this pretty quickly. And did I pick up this book because of the cover? 100%. It's a kitty. Come on. I love animals. I wanted to be a vet. And then I got hit in the face by a horse. And that made me change my trajectory of my career. So that is a whole other story. If that is something you guys want to know, let me know. I can do a story time. But yeah, there's that. So these are the 3 books I ended up getting, 2 translated work, and I'm super excited to get to these. Hopefully I can get to them this month. Who knows? I feel like my TBR keeps growing for the month of May, But I did finish a book already, even though it is the second week of May. I did finish a book, and I am in between two books currently. So I did start The Adventure Ends by Emma Mills. I'm about 2 chapters in, and I am also reading Every Single Lie by Rachel Vincent. I'm about 4 chapters in. So I am making some dent to my TBR. I do need to get to these 2 as soon as possible and finish them so I can hop into my Asian read for the month, because these 2 are just prompts that I think I have for some readathons that I'm a part of. I do have Bride by Ali Hazelwood. I think that's the book club book for the group that I'm in, that's their current read for this month. I still need to get my hands on this book. I checked it out I'm in line at the library, but I think I might have to purchase my own copy. So who knows? Once I get through all those, and if I don't have my hands on The Bride, I think I'm gonna start my Asian reads. So we will see. With that, I really do need to put away my groceries. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to take a break and watch some videos while eating my burrito, because my lovely husband got me a burrito so that I can eat. But that is the plan. And I think I'm going to read a little bit more tonight, since my husband does work and I have the house to myself. However, I am also behind on editing, so I might do that and spend the weekend doing all my reading. Who knows what the plan is going to be, but first I need some sustenance, and that is going to be my main priority. So, I have some reading updates for you guys. I have been reading Every Single Lie by Rachel Vincent on my iPad, and I'm only on chapter 6, which is about 76 pages in. I have some thoughts. So, the last time I updated you guys on this book, I was talking about how the main girl has a rumor being spread about her, and that she was the one who gave birth to the baby, killed it, and left it in the duffel bag in the currently renovated girls' locker room at her school, and then pretended to find the baby and make herself seem innocent. And this rumor is being spread around. I don't know why the first thing in her mind should have been, I'm going to do a DNA test, and debunked the fact that that is not my baby. Instead, she's not doing that. In fact, she's doing jack shit but causing herself more problems. And secondly, her mom is the detective of this case, which, I'm sorry, conflict of interest, but whatever, because she's a witness, so it doesn't count. Bullshit, it does. Even if she's a witness or whatnot, the mom cannot be a detective on the case. They should have assigned someone else. Just saying. Giant plot hole. Third, her mom sucks as a detective. I'm sorry. Right off the bat, if my daughter is being accused of being the mom of the baby, I would have advised her, be like, go get a DNA test. Go get a lawyer. Go get a DNA test. Prove that that is not your baby. Like, I'm sorry, but the mom, the daughter, and the daughter's ex-boyfriend, stupid. All stupid. Go get a DNA test. It will subside the rumors. My hair. It would subside the rumors right off the bat. Seriously. Have they not watched enough murder mystery novels, or not novels, TV shows? Come on, murder documentaries? You could literally just provide a DNA test. Or get a fucking lawyer. Something. I don't know. I just think this is so dumb. And I'm only 76 pages in. 6 chapters in. And I'm already ticked off. This is some poor detective work. I'm sorry. I don't care if it's small town or nothing. Her mom sucks as a detective. And the fact that throughout, so far in the 6 chapters that I've read, the main girl keeps saying her mom is a good detective. Truly, she is not. Truly, she is not. And there's also some side story that's going on about the girl's dad. Also, the mom's advice is hella fucking dumb. Another issue that I'm having right now is the main girl breaks up with her boyfriend because she felt that he was cheating on her, right? And the reason why she suspected that was because he was hiding his phone from her. Whenever he's texting someone, he'll face it away from her. He will not let her see his phone. He'll try to cover it as much as possible, hide it under his leg or the pillow so she doesn't see that he's getting text messages when his phone is on silent and stuff. If I was dating someone for a few years and he does not have that habit and suddenly has that habit, I would suspect the same thing. Her mom literally tells her, oh, you're just looking for stuff to prove that he's guilty of cheating. And I'm like, no, she thought he was cheating because he was doing all these shit. Like, that is so dumb advice. And then she's all like, think for yourself. Do you trust him? Because it doesn't matter if you're right or you're wrong. If you don't trust him, there's no foundation for the relationship. Granted, that is true. That is true. If you don't trust your partner, that really, there's no foundation for a relationship. But that is the dumbest advice, because it's like, he was literally changing his behavior that he hasn't done in the years that they were dating, and suddenly he's doing it now. I'm sorry. I'm just annoyed. Like, literally, these characters are so dumb. And maybe it's because I'm going from Uprooted, which had very well written characters that felt so developed. And then there's these characters that I'm just like, who the fuck? What the fuck? You dumb as fuck. And I don't care if this is supposed to be YA. I'm sorry, they're in high school. I think they're seniors or juniors. Doesn't matter. You're smart enough. You're smart enough to know what to fucking do when criminal shit is happening. I was smart enough. I watched a lot of CSI, Criminal Minds, all that stuff. I knew as a teenager, if shit went down, I would get a lawyer, and if I could provide my DNA to prove that that is not my child, I fucking would. Just saying. Just saying. But, you know, whatevers. I'm going to give it a little bit more before I may just DNF the book, because I'm not enjoying it at all. And I know this is supposed to be a mystery thriller. Right now, it's a pissing me off kind of book. Not a mystery thriller. It's a pissing me off kind of book. Oh my goodness. One of my biggest pet peeves is dumb characters. It's straight up dumb characters. That's what makes me mad, and that makes me not enjoy the book. If there's a dumb character that is a side character, I can put up with it. But if the main character is a dumb character, I can't. I absolutely cannot. It just irritates me. It frustrates me. Like, come on. Come on. You could be a little bit brighter. That is my thoughts and opinions so far on that book. I might take a break from it. I might actually go back to reading This Adventure Ends. Potentially. I don't know if I want to read at all for the rest of the night. We'll see. Also, my team, my hockey team, is currently playing right now. I don't know if I want to check the score, because they disappointed me the other day by losing after leading for literally 3 whole periods until the very end. But I'm going to risk it. I'm going to risk checking to see what the score is. Am I going to be disappointed? I probably am. Yeah. It is currently 2-3 at the moment. And they are in the second quarter. I'm just gonna close that out. How do I exit out? There we go. Just gonna close that out and wallow in my disappointment of my team. Anyways, nothing's good is happening right now for me. My team's losing. My book is not good. I think I'm gonna go make some food, watch more YouTube videos, watch some booktube to just hang out and chill for a bit, because I definitely need a break from the stupidity that is this character. I know I sound very harsh, but it just, such a simple solution to fixing the rumor is dragged out now for 5 chapters that literally could be solved by just giving a DNA test. I just can't. Hello, I just got back from a coffee shop. I decided to leave my apartment and go work on some editing outside and just kind of at least leave the house. I found out from my doctor that I can't just basically relax at home and do nothing because I start to get a headache. I am so used to working and at a high pace on the weekdays. So when the weekend comes and I don't do anything but just lay and relax, my body doesn't like that and I get a headache. So I've learned to try to keep myself busy during the weekend, even though I would like to sit and relax and do nothing. My brain tells me no. So that's why I went to a coffee shop so I can do some editing. I did do a good chunk of editing. I also filmed a few reels for my Instagram, and I'm going to do a little bit more once my husband wakes up and goes to work because my bookshelf is in the bedroom and I don't want to wake him up while I'm trying to grab books off my shelf to do some Instagram reels. So that is the plan. I did have to go home because the Wi-Fi ran out, and as well as I needed to get home because my laptop was dying. My idiot butt forgot to bring the charger. So all in all, it worked out really well. And funny enough, I rolled down my window to have some air come in because, as you guys know, my AC is broken. And it was much, much cooler to do that than to even try to wait for my AC to maybe kick in some cold air. So definitely for sure my AC is broken. But I was very productive today. I'm super happy. I haven't done much reading. I think I read 1 or 2 pages from This Adventure Ends, and then I just kind of started working on other things because it was just really hard to read at a coffee shop without the blending and the people talking. So it wasn't one of those quiet, soothing coffee shop. It's a very robust coffee shop. A lot of people come in and out. There's a lot of blending. There's a lot of people talking, and I kind of like that environment for a coffee shop from time to time. So yeah, but I just went to this one. I liked the coffee there, and I was really craving their coffee, so I just went to that one knowing that it wasn't a quiet environment, but I still had a very, very good time and a productive time, so that was really good. But that is my little update. Also, I came home and I found this on my desk. Look how cute that is. My husband is adorable, and he knows I like the color blue, so he got me the blue one. I have some reading updates for you guys, and it's not even for the 2 books I'm in the middle of. I ended up starting a new book. I know, I should probably finish the 2 that I'm in the middle of, but I have a good reason why I picked up another book. I wanted to clean around the apartment and do little small tasks that I needed to do, and while doing that, I couldn't really physically read, so I decided to pick up an audiobook. And the audiobook that I picked up is A Man Called Ove by Fredrik Backman. I believe that's how you pronounce the author's name. I've heard it pronounced that way, so I assumed that is the way to pronounce it, but if I'm wrong, please let me know down in the comments below. If you guys don't know what this book is about, this book follows a man called Ove. He is a very grumpy man who has very strict principle, schedule, and as well as a very short fuse. His neighbors think he's a grumpy man. He believes all of his neighbors are idiots. But that is until one day he gets new neighbors and they kind of change everyone's perspective in the community. I had no expectation jumping into this. I had just assumed that this was going to be a very light-hearted slice of life kind of book following a older man who is very grumpy, likes his solitude, that kind of goes through getting to know his neighbors and his community and just kind of opening up and realizing that maybe companionship isn't too bad. And honestly, that is this book, and I loved it. However, I didn't expect to love it as much as I did. Going into this, I really didn't know if I was going to connect with Ove, and I connected to him on a level that I didn't think that I was going to connect. He is very similar to me in a sense. I love a strict routine. I love having things in order. I don't like when things get deviated. I am very structured, and he is very much like that. However, his wife is very outgoing. She's spontaneous. She makes him do changes, and that is very much like my husband. My husband is so adventurous. He's so outgoing and very spontaneous. He is my spontaneity in my life that I kind of need. And I feel like Ove's wife is similar for him. Like he said in the novel, he sees in black and white and she sees in color. She is his color to his black and white. And I just loved that because it very much reminds me of my husband and I, like I said. So in that aspect, I very much connected to their relationship, and I loved how it was described, how they met, and just how their relationship is. I also love how he slowly connects to his neighbors and just little things that you don't think would change a person does, and I love that. And I also loved that Uva is a very fix-it kind of person. He goes out of his way because it bothers him that someone can't fix something, so he has to do it. And I love that because everyone does need a Uva in their life to teach them how to fix things, to make people learn and understand that sometimes you got to do it yourself. And I love how he is, and honestly, he grows on you as a character. At the beginning, he was a bit infuriating, like he is so set in his ways, but I love that he is, but you can see that he slightly changes. And my god, even to the very end, he's very persistent about no motor vehicle in his neighborhood. Wild to me. But I did get very sad towards the very end. I kind of teared up a bit, but with some giggles because of the way that some of the characters were just saying certain things. I very much enjoyed this, and it was very, very lovely. And I don't know, something about this just connected with me in a way that I just didn't expect it to, and I loved it. I love this so much, and I am going to give it a 5-star. I can't believe that I have 2 5-star reads in this vlog. And honestly, I'm gonna have such a hard time at the end of the month picking out which one is going to be my favorite. It's definitely going to be one of these two, unless I read something else that was so fantastic that trumps these two. I don't know. Like, I'm so worried because these two right off the bat was amazing, and it sucks that these two are the start of my monthly reads because they were amazing, and I am just having a good reading week so far, and I'm worried because the other two that I'm currently reading I'm not really interested in, but I'm going to try to push through it, and I will see if I'm going to enjoy them. I'm hoping I am, but you guys know my thoughts and feelings of every single lie at the current moment, which is why I'm having such a tough time getting back into it because I can't. I really can't. I don't know if I'm going to read any more tonight. I most likely will probably go to bed, but I am going to add my little picture to my reading journal that I have, which I have been working on. That's the one little other tasks that I was doing, was working on my reading journal because I have been behind on adding pictures because I wait until I have at least 4 because that's what my little photo printer can print out, is a 2x2, so 4 pictures. So I don't know why I'm explaining that to you, but yeah, so I wait until I get at least 4 photos so that way I can print it out and start working on it. So that's what I have been doing, and I'm almost done filling out the first page with books. Sorry, that was a bit of a struggle for me with book covers, so I'm super excited because now I can start almost moving them to the second page. I just need one more book and then I can move on to this blank page, and it will no longer be blank, thank God. I don't know how much I'm gonna read. I don't know if I'm gonna fill up 3 full pages, but we will see. With how my reading month has been going, honestly, I think I might end up filling up these pages. Anyways, I'm rambling on. I'm gonna let you guys go so I can head to bed because I'm super tired and I really need to head to bed. I really do. Oh, hello. Apologies for the poor angle. I don't feel good, so you're getting this, whatever this is. I also called off work because I don't feel good, so there's that. And I know that this vlog is going into the next week, and I probably should have ended it last week. However, I'm not, so this vlog is going to continue on. If this is another long vlog, oh well. So, I do have some reading updates. I am now 13 chapters in to Every Single Lie, and I don't know how I feel about it. I feel the same. I have the same issues that I had as I started this. However, it is now getting more intense. There's a lot going on because you find out what happens to the baby. And now everyone is using this topic and this baby as a political agenda. And it is pissing me off. I think that's the purpose of it. I think you're supposed to get upset because this is typically how in the United States people run their campaigns, especially their political campaign. They pick a topic that's right now in the media that everyone's focused on, and they kind of just make a show of it so that way they can get themselves more media attention and to push their agenda out on what they want. So that's currently is what's happening in the book, and it is getting better. Like, the writing is much better, so there's also that. I do think that I may finish this today or tomorrow because I don't know if I'm going to be going out and about much. My husband does want to go to a bakery, so I may go. We will see. I have moved from the couch. I've gotten up. I have moved. That's about it. I have also finished Every Single Lie by Rachel Vincent. And overall, I thought the story was alright. I think the biggest downfall of this book was the rumor. Had there not been the rumor, I think the twist would have been done better, personally. The writing did progressively got better throughout the story, so I did enjoy that. But all the issues that I had in the story, I still had throughout the book because things could have been easily solved. Really, it could have if they just were smart and did the proper channels that they should have. But hey, that is just how I feel. I would give this, I would say, an average 3-star. It's a good, quick read. But was it mind-blowing? No. So that's my thoughts. I don't know how much more reading I'm going to be doing today, considering I'm a bit out of it and a bit tired. So I don't know. We'll see. My husband is still not awake yet, but that makes total sense. And I'm just kind of rambling on. Oh, sorry. I'm looking at my work phone. I know I shouldn't look at my work phone, but yeah. Anyways, I'm going to now sit and update my reading journal. As you can see, I've added a man called Uva and Every Single Lie into my bullet journal. So I'm going to work on that. I'm going to stop talking now. My throat hurts. I'll talk to you guys later. It is Tuesday. I am still a little bit under the weather. I am currently reading This Adventure Ends by Emma Mills. I took off the dust jacket because it was bothering the living heck out of me. And my goodness, look at what's under the dust jacket. Look how pretty that is. I didn't realize this was what was under the dust jacket. You can't really see it very much since it's kind of dark in my office right now, but it's absolutely gorgeous. Look at that detail. It's so pretty. I also decided that I was going to annotate my book, so it's going to take me a little bit longer to read since annotating is fairly new to me. I have annotated before by just flagging, but this time I'm actually highlighting and writing down my thoughts and opinions. I didn't do that for the first chapter because I didn't think to do it, but I decided that, you know what? Screw it, I'm gonna do it. So I did that. So I started on chapter 2, and yeah, I decided I was highlighting at first, but then I was like, oh, that's gonna bleed through if I highlight too hard. So I started to underline. But I think I'm going to highlight things that I feel strongly about and then just underline a few things. I also, since this book has a blue and green theme, I decided to go with the blue tabs that I have so that it matches the book. You can't really see my tabs. They're fairly small, so which I kind of like because it's not as noticeable. I do have other tabs. I just stuck with the blue ones since this book is all blue and green. I don't really know much about what is going on so far since I'm only about 30 pages in, but I can guess there's something going on with the family. There's a reason why they have to move, and I feel like it involves the father and what's going on with the father. So that is what I can guess at the moment. And the main girl has some, I wouldn't say social issues, she's just an introvert really. She doesn't socialize very well, and her younger sister, who is 9, is a social butterfly. So you can kind of see the difference between the siblings. But at the same time, her sister's 9. Her sister's very smart. She can totally tell that there's something going on. So I kind of like that. I think that's done so far very well. So I'm really enjoying the writing at the moment. But I'm only 30 pages in. My thoughts may change. We will see. That's all the reading progress that I have. I'm gonna go make some din din and maybe go for a walk. I have not been feeling very good, and I'm also having a flare up right here. You guys can't see it at the moment because again it's dark in my office, but it's been very irritated, and when I'm doing my skincare, anything that touches my face right now is irritating this. So I might not do my skincare for the next few days, which sucks because I was feeling so great. My skincare, my self-care was like at its peak. I was having a good time. I was feeling good. But right now with this flare up, I don't know what it is. This is the first time I'm having this. I might have to go see a dermatologist. That means I have to go schedule one because I have been needing to go see a dermatologist because I do have psoriasis and eczema. At first I thought this was eczema, but my medication for it is not helping it go away, and usually it will subside after a few days, but it has not. So I'm kind of concerned. I'm rambling about anything other than a book, so I'm gonna just end the clip here. Not me uploading a reel of my May book haul that I had done, thinking that I wouldn't buy any more books, so I did that, forgetting that Amazon was having their book sale this week. So did your girl spend more money? Yes. Was she irresponsible? Yes. I think I should put myself on a book buying ban next month. We will see. We will see. Because I bought 7 books. 7 books that are going to arrive in the next 5 days. So I think the only day that I'm not going to get anything is Saturday. Are you best bet I'm going to do unboxings for this vlog? Totally. Is this vlog going to be really long? Most likely. Maybe even actually over an hour long. And a lot of it has nothing to do with reading either. Also, if you're wondering if I have any reading updates, I do not. I do not have any reading updates. Alrighty, so it's Thursday. I don't know when the last time I updated this vlog. And to be honest, I don't even think I updated you guys yesterday on Wednesday. I actually thought today was Wednesday. My coworker was like, no girl, it's Thursday. And I was so shocked. I literally sat there and just thought to myself, what happened yesterday? Because honestly, I do not remember. It's like a blip in my memory. But have I done any more reading progress for This Adventure Ends? Absolutely not. I did not. I don't know what it is, but every time I open the book and read, I just blank out. I don't remember what I read, and I have to reread what I read. And it's been slow going, so I think I'm going to set this one aside for now and pick it up later in the month when I'm more in the mood for it. Because right now, I want a cutesy romance. And so I picked up one of my library books, which is Demon's Guide to Wooing a Witch. And I feel like this one would be right up my alley. Something cute, something fun that I'm looking to read. I started this yesterday, I want to say, because I went back to reread the first chapter. And I'm like, oh, okay, I remember this. I did read this yesterday. Didn't remember that I did, but I did. So, yeah. I read a little bit more today. I'm not too far in. I think I'm on chapter 2. I don't have a bookmark, but I think I'm on chapter 2. So, not far in, but we will see if I'm going to enjoy this and if this is what I'm looking for. On a side note, yes, I did take off my nails. I was not having it. They kept cracking, they kept breaking off, and getting caught in my hair. I was just so sick of it, so I just peeled everything off. I know I shouldn't. It's really bad for your nails. Trust me, I know this. I get reprimanded by my mom and my dad whenever I do it, but I just had to. I didn't want to set an appointment to go get them redone. I was just really lazy. Not to mention yesterday, I do remember yesterday I was calling a bunch of dermatologists to see if I could book an appointment. That was a whole thing of itself, and I think that's probably why I just don't remember it, because trying to call a doctor's office is absolutely hell, and trying to see if it's in network, because apparently my insurance company is in the network, but the plan that I have is not. It's just, anyways, that was a tangent and a side note that I wanted to point out. But back to the point that I was going to say, I don't know if I want to take some time off on getting my nails done or go back and getting them done again. Who knows? I also don't know if I should end the vlog today or wait until tomorrow on Friday to end it so that it could just be a 2-week vlog. Maybe I'll just do that. I might just end the vlog tomorrow because this vlog is already long and I'm pretty sure it's going to be at least 45 to 50 minutes, maybe even an hour. So I think I'm going to end it on Friday. So we will see how far I get into this by the end of Friday. If I don't finish this, oh well. I also have some boba that I'm going to drink, and my desk is a hot mess. Am I going to read at all after this? No, I'm not really in the mood to read. I'm kind of in the mood to just watch videos. I had a really bad day today. I woke up this morning late. I missed my alarm. Then when I went to go make my coffee, when I went to go shake it, the lid, apparently my tired self didn't screw it on properly, just decided to fly off and coffee spilled everywhere. And I had to change for the second time into another set of clothes, make my coffee for the second time, almost forgot to take my meds, realized I forgot to take my meds last night, so I had to take those. Then I drove to work, and on my way, not even 2 minutes out the door, someone cuts in front of me. I had to slam on my brakes, my purse goes flying, my coffee goes flying, spills everywhere, gets on my work laptop, so then I had to go park next to a curb by a bunch of grass. This comes important later. And I start cleaning up the coffee. I had to clean my laptop, hoping that coffee didn't spill too much on it. It was just a mess. And while I was doing that, doors open, the sprinklers turn on, so water is getting everywhere. I had to slam the door closed before water gets all up in my car and on my work laptop. That was just a whole thing. So then I had to drive off, park somewhere else where the sprinklers are not on, and then finish cleaning up, go to work, and my keyboard on my laptop stopped working. So that was my day. This is already a really long update clip, but I just wanted to rant a little bit about my day. Like, that was my day. And then work was god-awfully busy for some odd reason, but god-awfully empty. Like, there was no one in the office, but a bunch of people were coming to the office that weren't employees. There were just a bunch of vendors and companies that we work with that just kept coming to the door. So I couldn't sit in peace and do work. Well, I still was doing work, but I couldn't do the actual work that I wanted to do. So that was my day. That was definitely my day. The only blissful good thing that happened today was I was a bad influence to my coworker and had her shop on the Amazon bookshop sale. Bad influence, my bad. And then my husband and I went to Jin Shabu to get some shabu shabu. That was amazing. My husband and I have been craving Jin Shabu for, I want to say, almost a month now. We just really hadn't found a good time to go. And today he decided, screw it, even if I'm super exhausted. So that's what we ended up doing. He was so tired. I suggested to drive. He said no. Plus my car is very icky because of the coffee. So I think that's the reason why he also didn't want to use my car. But anyways, it was great. Food was amazing. That's when I also got boba too. So that was pretty much my day and the reading updates for you guys. Very chaotic. Alrighty, so it's Friday. I haven't updated or read at all. I'm with my husband because we're gonna go pick up my Amazon packages. But I will explain to you guys how my day went today because this week has just been a wild week. There's one. Dude, why is it all low?
Why is the lightest one in the biggest box?
I don't know.
The heaviest one is this tiny one in the middle.
Apparently I have to carry it. So much for, you know, having a husband. That I gotta carry
Honestly, it's one
him.
of those rare times where all of them were low. Not high.
I know.
Which makes
Also,
you
you're
probably
gonna
should
like
grab
see my head. Ow. Okay, so I have my books. They all came in 3 different packages, but that is okay. Let's do an unboxing. Apparently, this one was the most heaviest, according to my husband, out of all 3 boxes. So we'll open this one first, because it was the one on top. So, let's see. Oh, it has 2 in there. Interesting. I only bought 5, so why is... Did I buy 6? Huh. Interesting. So, the first one I got is Powerful by Lauren Roberts, because I also got... I can get it out. Oh. It's not in here. I thought they were going to pack it, but I got Powerful by Lauren Roberts because I think it's a novella. I want to say to Powerless. So that is one of the books. But I got Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies. And I heard this one was really, really good. I saw a lot of people reading this, and I saw many Instagram reels talking about it. So I decided to get it. It was on sale, so I might as well. So that was the first box. Let's open the second one. Does this one have a tab at all? No? How do... Oh, here it is. So pull... Oh, I'm gonna struggle because I have stumpy little fingers right now. And... Ow. Am I supposed to pull it apart? Oh my Jesus. I am struggling. That didn't work. I'm trying to follow instructions. This instruction is not great. Hello? Where are the perforated edges? Ah, luckily I didn't have nails, because if I had nails, that would have broken my nail. Alright. Ah, here it is. Powerless by Lauren Roberts. I think this is the first book in a series. I don't know how long the series is. I just saw a lot of people talk about it on BookTube and as well as Instagram and TikTok. So did I get it? Yes. It was really cheap though. I think I got it for like $9. So might as well. Also, that's so pretty. I have no idea what this is about. I truly don't. So it is also a thick book. I tell you, thick. Just like the peach back there. See how many pages this is without spoiling myself. There's no page count! Hello? Oh, that's the second book. That's why there's no page count. There is still no page count. What? Hello? I'm so confused. What is this? Is this still another... Oh, it's still part of the... Okay. It's 497 pages. You guys just watch me like struggle there. I'm on a struggle bus today. And here is the last bag. Last package. My God, I'm having a tough time today. Oh, there's 2 in here. How many books did I order? Is there 2 that's coming? So I got Flawless by Elsie Silver. I was planning on getting the whole series, but I decided against it because I have a toxic book trait that I buy a whole series before I read it, not knowing if I'm gonna like it or not. And most of the time I do. However, it has backfired on me before where I didn't like the first book. So I decided, you know what? Let's just get 1 because this was on sale and test it out and see if I like this author's writing. And if I do, then I can pick up the rest of the series. This one is also a heifer of a book too. 387 pages. So there's that. And the next book in here is King of Sloth by Anne Huang. This is the fourth book in the series. So that means the other two in this series are coming. I think it's like King of Greed and King of Wrath. Or do I already have King of Wrath? I already have King of Wrath. So I don't know what the other one is. So, yeah. I don't remember. But I think it's the other two in this series that I have gotten. 2 and 3. I know one is King of Greed. I just don't remember what the other one is. So these are the books that I got so far from my Amazon book shopping ordeal. So yeah. Also, why? Why is this blue? I'm upset. Now the spine is different from the one I got. Did I get a different cover? Get a different edition? No, I think it's the same edition, no? Whatever. Either way, I'm happy to just have more books. So I'm excited for that. I have to go check and see what the other two books that are coming in. I'm pretty sure it's book 2 and 3 in this series. Pretty sure. Interesting that book 4 came to me first before book 2 and 3. But, hey, I'm happy about that. Now that I have unboxed everything, and you guys probably don't care about this, I should have probably started with this first before unboxing, but I was too excited, so I just unboxed the books anyways. But I have a story time for you about what happened today. So, it's Friday, I'm happy, I'm getting off work, it's 12 o'clock, I'm in my car, I'm jamming music, windows rolled down, having a good time, having a great time, singing along, and as I'm about like a few streets away from the freeway I need to hop on, I get a call from my sister. I can tell from the tone of her voice, something happened. Immediately, I go, what's wrong? And even before she told me what was happening, I whipped all the way to the right, turned so fast, and was getting ready to do a U-turn, and my sister tells me, I cannot see. And I'm like, girl, what do you mean you cannot see? She's like, I think I'm having an allergic reaction. I was like, oh, shit. So I was like, okay, what did you do? What did you eat? What happened? What's your symptoms? And she was like telling me, she's like, I can't breathe. I was like, okay, get off the phone with me. Call 911 right now. And she's like, okay. And I was like, before I could even answer to let her know, like, hey, you're probably not able to breathe because you're panicking due to the fact that you can't see and the fact that I was coming down to go see her. So I whipped my car into a U-turn safely, mind you. I turned into a neighborhood and then I did a U-turn. Poor the Kia though, because the person was driving up, here's me making a right, whipping a U-turn, and screeching right behind him, and I could just see him looking at his, like, rearview mirror, wondering what the fuck just happened. But yeah, and I'm, like, going at a good speed, not speeding too much. I was going about 49, 50, around a 45, so I was kind of going over the speed limit by a bit, but I made it on time. She did call her friend. The emergency personnel did come check her out. She didn't have any Benadryl at home. That was my first advice for her, to take some Benadryl if she had any. She didn't. So I told her to call 911 because she can't obviously see out of her eye. I wasn't sure if it was both eyes or just one eye. But either way, my sister's not the best of the drivers anyways, with both eyes visible, so best that she stay home anyways. But she is okay. She did have an allergic reaction. Her not being able to breathe was probably because she was having a panic attack. She's all good. Her friend did bring her some Benadryl, so she had some. But yeah, that was scary at the moment, but really funny now that I think about it, because, like, your girl did a Fast and Furious kind of U-turn, like screeching tires and everything kind of U-turn. So I never thought I would have been able to do that ever in my life, but I guess when you're scared, worried for a family member, you could do the impossible. Yeah, I only think I was able to do it in my car because I have a Honda Civic, and the Honda Civic is really, really light. Let me tell you, a gust of wind can blow that car. It's a very light car, especially in the back end. There's like nothing there. You just real fast. So that's what happened. She's okay. I waited until my stepfather got home, so she has someone to watch over her. So I'm glad he got home pretty early that day. and I ended up going home. So I didn't end up getting to go to the library to pick up my library book. So tomorrow I'm going to do that. I have not done any reading due to the fact that I was over at my sister's place and I hadn't gotten back home until pretty late in the afternoon because I was stuck in a lot of traffic because I was driving during rush hour when everyone was getting off work. Thought I was going to miss all that traffic, but that didn't happen. But that's so far my Friday. But now my husband and I are going to go to the grocery store to go get some Mountain Dews. Maybe a lot of Mountain Dews because my husband wants a code for a game and Mountain Dew is doing a promo for it for his game. So he wants to get something. I forgot. Was it a skin? An item? I have no idea. So we're going to go do that. I also have to find rooms for all the books that I got on my shelf that I have no room for. Yeah. I need a bigger house or apartment or a house because I live in an apartment. I keep calling it a house, but it's not. It's an apartment. I need to get my words right, but I'm just so used to saying house. So, yeah. I have a lot of books. I'm happy, but I need more shelves, and I have physically no more room in my apartment for shelves. Maybe I will rent out a storage unit with AC and just have that as my library. I've been thinking about it. My husband brought it up, and I'm thinking about it. We'll finesse it. We'll think about it. Anyways, off I go to the grocery store. Alrighty, since it's been a crazy Friday today, I have not done much reading of my book. I honestly am kind of sad. I was hoping that I could get through a big chunk of this, maybe get to the middle or somewhat, maybe 1/3 of the way, but I only read past chapter 2. And that's as much reading as I've done, just one chapter, and it is 11:45. So the day is almost over and I am probably not going to do any more reading because I am just too exhausted and my mind is not focusing. Like, it took me a bit to get through chapter 2. So I think I'm just going to probably read tomorrow more than anything, but I don't think I'm going to read anymore for the rest of the night. However, I do have to end this vlog since it is getting so long, and I'm going to be honest, I feel like this vlog is all over the place. There's just so much going on. However, I do hope you guys did enjoy this vlog. If you guys did, feel free to like it down below. And if you enjoy my content and want to see more of it, feel free to hit that subscribe button. And with that, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!